FD. Graduating from the class of '87, Dan Hahn made a name for himself being dedicated to music and drama while at Highland. He continued his passion at Baldwin Wallace, where he earned his bachelor's degree in theater, followed by a master's at Akron University. Over the years, he became an adjunct professor at Baldwin Wallace. I'm seeing a theme too, so maybe we're going to have to partner with Baldwin Wallace. Director of Education for the Great Lakes Theater, and today Dan serves as a Vice President for Community Engagement and Education at Playhouse Square. He oversees the Dazzle Awards and Children's Theater Series. He spearheads their sensory-friendly initiatives, creating programs to serve hearing-impaired, refugee communities, and children in foster care. Dan, you've done amazing things. Please come up and be recognized.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Like a sing that song and dance for me.
You don't want me to sing, no. You know, when I first was informed that I would be honored tonight, and I saw all the other folks, I thought there was a typo. Because, you know, when you were going through the halls of Highland High School, and like the legendary Dale Trober or Jim Richter, or, you know, Dwyer Brown, or, you know, Jill's accomplishments, reading about all this, I thought, oh my God, how they got the right guy? And I saw when I pulled back into the parking lot tonight, the first thing I did was look to see if I could park in the principal space. So, but someone else had already taken that spot. It was one of you out here. It is such an honor. I want to thank the Alumni Association for doing this. It just means so much. It's just such a wonderful honor. I want to thank my mom and dad for being here. There's no way when I was going to Highland, 1983 to 87, they would have thought I would ever be up here. Yeah, I am the most patient parents that there are. I want to thank the Krycheks for coming here, just incredible family friends for a lifetime. And Noah, Beers, Highland, woo, my godson, and my friends Lisa and Steve for making it. But I especially want to thank a surprise visitor for me tonight, my old teacher, Mark Williams. You know, it was in 1983 that Mark was a first-year speech teacher here at Highland. And I was in his speech class, and we had to, you know, we're learning all the different types of speeches that you have to learn and doing things. And he thought, oh, he's all right, he's pretty good at giving a speech. So he asked me to audition for the High School Musical, which that year was called Once Upon a Mattress. And I couldn't sing at all. So he cast me as the role of King Sextimus the Silent, which is the role that doesn't speak or sing at all during the show. But he had decided he'd dress me up as Groucho Marx, so as opposed to Harpo, who in the real Marx Brothers goes around and doesn't say anything. This was a Groucho who went around and didn't say anything. But what it did was it gave me confidence to pursue something, and it gave me a pursuit and a following. And if it weren't for that, and if it weren't for this amazing teacher, I wouldn't have pursued theater as a career. I certainly wouldn't be the vice president of Playhouse Square, which is the largest performing arts center in America outside of New York City. And it's all really because of one great teacher taking an interest. So that's what Highland has always been to me, and that's what Highland, I'm sure, continues to do for the great young people today. So thank you, Alumni Association. Thank you, Mr. Williams. And thank you all for your support.